At 12 years old, Lara lost her school fees. But because of that loss, a shoemaker would lose his home. 15 years later, the girl would become a millionaire. And the shoemaker would be forgotten. This is the story of one small act of kindness that destroyed a life and then came back to save it. But it all started on a morning in Riverbank, when a poor girl was trusted with Nigerian naira 4,000 and lost it. Mrs. Fowler said, "Hold this envelope tight, my daughter. Don't stop anywhere. Don't talk to anybody. Just go straight to school and pay the bursar." "Yes, Mama. I'll guard it with my life." Mrs. Fowler kissed her daughter's forehead, not knowing this would be the beginning of a story that would span 15 years and change multiple lives forever. Lara walked to school with the envelope pressed against her chest. But as children often do, she got distracted. Her friend Amoka called her over to see something. A small crowd gathered around the street magician. Just for a moment, Lara stopped to watch. Just for a moment, she loosened her grip on the envelope. When she remembered and checked her pocket 5 minutes later, the envelope was gone. The panic that seized Lara was like ice water in her veins. She searched frantically, in her bag, on the ground, asking everyone nearby. But the money had vanished like smoke. 4,000 naira. Her entire term's school fees. Gone. She ran back along the path she had taken, tears streaming down her face. People stared, some with pity, others with the hardened indifference that poverty breeds. By the time she reached the main road, Lara was sobbing openly, knowing that her education, her only ladder out of poverty, had just been snatched away. It was then that she heard a gentle voice. "My child, why do you cry like the world has ended?" Lara looked up to see an old man sitting behind a wooden table covered with worn shoes and leather scraps. His face was creased with age and hardship, but his eyes were kind. Beside him sat a small boy, perhaps 7 or 8 years old, carefully watching his grandfather walk on a torn sandal. This was Poor Is, though Lara didn't know his name then. He had been mending shoes on this corner of Riverbank for 20 years. The boy was Chidi, his grandson, whom he had raised since the child's parents died in a motor accident 5 years ago. "Come, sit down here. Tell me what troubles you." Between sobs, Lara explained everything: the school fees, how hard her mother had worked to gather the money, how she had lost it, and how she would now be sent away from school. Poor Is listened quietly, his weathered hands continuing to work on the